This video is being made for this website mobstub.com. This is a very big scam website on which they put products and they ask vendors to fulfill their products, but then they don't pay the vendors and then they make several excuses, and they also dodge US tax and evade tax from the IRS and other ways. So let's start from the start. We started working with this company in February, for around February of, if we look at the date right here, we can look at the date. So that we started working with this company around February 1st, 2015. Now, what happened is after we went and sent the products and we fulfilled whatever product, for example, if we put a product on their website and we fulfill it, we ship it out for them and then they are supposed to pay us according to their agreement. But what they do at the time of this agreement is, as we can go through this conversation, I emailed them that they owed us a certain amount of money for the company and explained to them that, hey, you have this balance due, could you pay us? And we attached, as you can see, an invoice for this, and we also attached the orders. Now in response, what they do is they say the reason the payment is not made is because you haven't sent us a proper invoice. So what they do is they keep telling us that their invoice is not proper according to their format. So they keep postponing trying to pay us, even though we have attached the documents. Then eventually we told them that this invoice is proper and according to your contract, as I explained here, we've given you an invoice. Your contract does not say that we have to give an invoice in any other manner. And then when we asked them if there's a specific type of way they want the invoice to let us know, they keep dodging all these questions. In response, which they say is that, well, this is what they respond when we tell them they owe us a balance. They're like, well, we refund the 6 items for $6 each, which means we owe them apparently $60. 6 times 6 is 36. And somehow they put the total cost of the items as $76 to refund. This calculation isn't even proper. So we started working with them in February, and if we look at the date right now, this is April. So February, March, and April. That's 2 months we've been working with them. So here they put this balance. They say that we've shipped items 366 days late. If we've been working with them only 2 months, how can we ship any item 366 days late? Then they add on this fee that for us shipping something 366 days late, they're going to charge us $1,098. And then they tell us that they don't owe us money, but we owe them money because we shipped these items 366 days late. Then, after which time I've contacted them several times and they've not fulfilled the invoice. In addition, if you actually look at the reviews online, if we go in their reviews, Mobstub reviews, they only have a 2 out of 5 stars and they have 180 reviews. So if you look at it, there's so many people who are saying this is a scam site, you should be aware, because their return policy is that they have no return policy. Look at this. This company is a ripoff. This company, so many people are saying avoid this company because of the fact, the way they deal. There's also another website that showed how many people lost so much money on this website. Now, if you look at this company is filed in Kings, New York, and it's a foreign business corporation. It was filed in 2010. The chief executive officer is Shmuel Levitin. Now, this company is doing a lot of illegal practices because what they do is, instead of paying instead of paying their vendors, they actually come up with excuses why they aren't going to pay their vendors. So for example, they were supposed to pay us around $1,000, and I know they've done this to several other companies. Instead of paying us, they, in their taxes, are going to show that they paid us, but instead they're going to keep the money themselves and show that they paid us, and that way they will have to not pay tax on that money. They've done this to several other vendors, and they do this all the time, and that's why it's not a good idea to work with this company, because they are having a big scam, and this is illegal according to the US business practices. Also in their contract, It says that if we contact any other government agency or report them, that they will withhold our money and not pay us. In addition to this, they've also said in their contract that how they keep postponing that you didn't send us the proper invoice, and that's why we're not paying you. Also in their contract it says that if we do not give them the proper invoice within 90 days, they can just withhold and keep our money forever. This company is doing a lot of illegal things. In addition, if you look, these are some of the people from the company. If you actually look for hair, Shamil Levitin is the main person from the company who's in charge of the company, and underneath them you have Levi Levitin and Chaya Liberal, and these people are working together to withhold money from people who are working with them in their corporation. We are working on filing a class action lawsuit against these people. If you have had any kind of dealings with this company and have not gotten your products shipped properly to you, or as a vendor they have not paid you, contact our company at lovearmcandy786@gmail.com. Here it is, lovearmcandy786@gmail.com. We will be filing a class action lawsuit against this company and gathering all the evidence from several people.